We've gotten a lot of emails asking about the Kinect sensor, specifically how to set it up. So we went to the people who know best, the people behind Kinect, and we asked them, how would you set up Kinect in your living room?
So when you're using Kinect, there's a number of different technologies at work. We have audio, we have a depth camera, we have an RGB camera. So depending on what part of the technology you're using, they're optimized for a different part of the experience. So what we did is we went through and looked at all the different pieces of technology, looked at their optimal location, and came up with a tech sensitivity map to try to give you the one-size-fits-all for the sensor. For the optimal experience is you want to have it in line with the middle of your television, and you want to have it as close to the top or bottom of the television as possible.
The other important thing is that you want to put as much distance between you and the sensor as possible. So higher up actually tends to put an extra foot between you and the sensor. The ideal play space starts about 6 feet away from the Kinect sensor. Some games will need you to move side to side quite a lot. So you'll want another 3 to 4 feet on either side of you as well.
We rely on the floor for a number of different parts of the technology. First and foremost is skeletal tracking. What you need to do is you'll see when the sensor first boots up, it actually does this tilt down. And what it's doing is it's looking for the floor plane. And what happens with the floor plane is then titles use the floor plane as a point of reference for the skeletons as they're moving throughout the title. So the floor plane becomes very important. So we have a very cluttered floor with clothes all over the place, and we can't get a good look at the floor. It's great if people can kind of clean that up and move things out of the way.
As far as your room lighting environment, you want even lighting all throughout your play space. To have really bright lighting in one spot and really dark lighting in another spot, as you move between the two, you actually look a little bit different to the sensor, and it makes it a little bit harder for us to keep track of you throughout the play space.
Xbox, Kinect.
One other thing to be cognizant about is in terms of our voice recognition technology is that there are 4 sensitive microphones that sit on the sensor array, and having it in a noisy environment, like sitting right on top of your Xbox, on top of your subwoofer, or locations like that affect the technology being able to recognize your voice and go through a video chat.
Depending upon your TV, you want to know where its speakers are. If you've got speakers on the bottom of your TV, then you don't want to place the sensor right in front of the bottom of your TV because it's going to pick up all that sound coming from it. If you have speakers on the side of your TV, that's fine. So going through the initial setup wizard, it'll teach you how to do audio calibration and get the motor tilted to the correct angle. It's important during audio calibration to be as quiet as possible. We're trying to get the acoustic signature of your room, and if people are talking during that, obviously our calculations are going to be a little bit off, so the quieter the better.
What the Kinect tuner does, it basically gives you the ability to see kind of what the camera sees and the ability to kind of hear what the camera hears at the same time. So the first thing that happens when you develop the Kinect tuner is you see actually a display of what the depth camera is looking at. And you can see your body as a silhouette. And it'll actually show you an outline of points on the body for which it's tracking.
All right, just stand in the center of your play space, look into the sensor, and have fun.
We hope you enjoyed our inside look at how to set up Kinect. I'm Larry here of Xbox Live's Major Nelson. Thanks for watching Inside Xbox.